beautiful Mondays. I hope everyone's weekend was good. I'm not going to say mine was bad. I'm not going to say it was good, but it was full of lessons. And if we can learn lessons from our experiences, then it's a win-win situation, really, isn't it? You know, those that know me know that I'm very vocal about my life. I'm very open and authentic. I'm not going to too much dwell on what happened. I'll just quickly, briefly tell you what happened. My stepdaughter came into my home at the weekend and stole a $500 wig and God knows what else. The lesson that I learned from that was when I'm telling my man, I don't want your people in my house, and he gets offended, from this point forward, without anybody's feelings taken into accountability, I don't give a fuck. I don't want none of his people in my house, ever again. And the lesson that I learned from all of, well, not just this lesson, so I'm going to go into cultural differences in a moment, but the lesson I learned from this was the fact that, you know, when you read memes and people put up these sayings when they say, don't allow people to rent space in your head. Well, that's how it was getting to me. Remember, this little girl is 17. Little girl is 17. But the difference between children in America and children around the rest of the world is by 17, we're mentally grown. Here in America, 17-year-olds are nowhere near mentally grown. But yeah, so I learned more than anything that when you allow people to disrespect you, but on top of the disrespect, you allow them to consume your thoughts and to consume your thoughts with so much negativity, with so much need for revenge, with so much hatred in your heart, it's not the way to go. I'm very fortunate enough to be a member of Girl Hold My Hand community, and I did start out with those emotions. I started out by projecting a lot of anger and hatred towards the little gal. And the more I was projecting my anger and hate, it was eating me up, because this little girl will never ever be on my levels. Never. Never ever. And it's down to her upbringing. So I had to decide which way I wanted to go. So going back to Girl Hold My Hand community, as I was strolling, I'd already put a very disrespectful meme and post on every one of my platforms about her. One of the members of Girl Hold My Hand, Sierra Leone, brought my dog in the shop today. One of the members of Girl Hold My Hand put up a beautiful post about not seeking revenge and why you shouldn't seek revenge. And I mean, this was literally less than a minute after I pressed send on all my retaliation posts. The post was so loving and caring, and it wasn't to me because we don't know each other. We didn't know each other. It was just God using people to send what I needed at the right time. So I did. I took the posts down. But obviously, the feelings that you have inside don't just poof, disappear because you've had a good thought. We're humans. So it has still consumed quite a lot of my brain space over the weekend, but not as much as it would have had I kept myself in that mental state. But out of all the things that happened this weekend, and the most, obviously she reacted, she did what she did because she's got no upbringing, she ain't raised right, all of that, all of the above. And it hurt me, but I have to keep realizing that Americans are not raised as blacks around the rest of the diaspora are raised. Because if I had committed such an atrocity against my family name, and this is what I'm talking about, cultural differences, because everything your children do has a profound negative or positive action or reaction to the family name. And had I done what she did, gone into my stepmom's house and took it upon myself to steal and go through my stepmom's personal shit and steal, after my beatdown, my mum and my dad would have been getting their heads together right now and saying, look, we've got to give Tammy back her money and we need to deal with Nina. But none of that ain't going on, because that's how you all raise your black kids over here, to disrespect and have no respect. And that's why things are going the way they are in America for black children. Yes, the UK is not perfect, but the UK is now going through a transition that everything America does, the UK will follow. You need to raise your children right. Like I said yesterday, when you don't raise your children right, it's people like myself who deal with you not raising your children right. Instead of wanting to be your children's friends, getting dressed up with your kids, twerking on videos with your kids, sitting down smoking weed with your kids, discussing grown folks' business with your kids, teach your kids some morals and respect and integrity. Those things will carry your child through life. For real. But anyway, we didn't open today because there was nothing on the books. It was very, very quiet. And you know, it's back to school week this week. So, I'm in Sierra Leone, been riding around, just took the hubby some lunch. So I'm going to do these flowers. Do some more reflecting on life. And hope and pray for the best. Okay? So everyone, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Be very mindful, but don't ignore your feelings either. Okay? Have a beautiful day, everyone. And don't forget to make someone smile today, because it's absolutely free. Peace.